Hi Pisces, welcome. Today I'm going to do a reading, and this reading is for healing. I'm going to take a card from this deck, and that's what we're going to go with, okay? And I'm going to take a few of these letter tiles. So if you see something in there that relates to you, then there might very well be a message in here for you, all right? And I'll look quickly and see if I see something, but this really is for you to look over. Oh, great, you have a Z. You have some interesting letters here, but if you do see something that relates to you, it could be a name, something you enjoy, anything, a state, like ME is at Maine, I think, but I'm not sure. Anyway, if you see something, then there might be something in here for you. Like here's due. Something's due. Or you could have mule. Zed. There's actually quite a few words that can be made out of this, but I'm not going to focus on this. This is for you to look through and see if something relates to you. And by all means, feel free to spell phonetically or use abbreviations, anything that relates to you, all right? And now, like I said, this deck, the intention for this is to find out what the current issue is. And it could be a problem, or it might just be something that needs healing. All right, let's see here what we have. Hope. That's I think the third time that's come out. So I guess there's a lot of people who are having issues when it comes to hope. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. And so for me, this is telling you, do not lose hope. Hope is extremely important, okay? So now let's go ahead and get some oracle cards, and then we're going to take tarot for the oracle cards to see how they clarify it. All right. Let's get our first one. Creativity. Beautiful. And I'm sure this is saying, use your creativity to help you. Another beautiful energy. You have comfort. And that gives me chills because that goes with hope so well. Yeah, on both my legs. Interesting. Reflection. Okay. And at the bottom, you have stop. And this is another card that has come out a lot during these readings. It's like stop doing blank, right? Or stop having something in your life because it's creating issues. But we need to see what is going on for you specifically. Okay, let's get a spirit animal. Beautiful. Grasshopper spirit. Take a leap of faith. And to me, hope and faith go hand in hand. They truly do. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the abundant universe will provide. And it will. The universe will provide. If you need anything, connect with the spiritual side. Connect with the universe. And let them know. Something that I feel like I need to mention is, of course, the universe knows, right? They just do. But like angels, for example, they are here to help you with whatever you need. But you have free will, so you do need to ask, right? Okay, let's see what the wisdom of the oracle would like to share. Message in a bottle. And what that is saying is that there should be a time of synchronicity, or this whole time, however long this takes for you. There are synchronicities here for you. And sometimes they are very subtle. You really have to keep your eyes open and ears and even your sense of smell to pick up on the synchronicities. Sometimes they're really in your face, really blatant, and anywhere in between. So, keep your eyes open. I say eyes, but eyes, ears, even you can smell something. An example would be like, if I smell my grandmother's perfume, it instantly just zooms me right back. She's in heaven now, but it just zooms me right back. And that would be her communicating with me, right? Okay, and at the bottom of this deck, you have regeneration. So this is saying that you are going to get out of this, feeling of not having hope. You're going to regenerate. It's going to come back. Thank goodness. That's beautiful. Okay, now let's go ahead and get some tarot for this, see what we find out. And if you come up with something here in these letter tiles, I would just love to know what you find that, relates to you. There's emu. I don't know, maybe you have an emu. Duel. There's duel. All right, let's get a card for hope. Absolutely beautiful. This is letting you know that your hope is going to come back. You're going to have a new beginning that is filled with love. It's actually even overflowing with love. And when you feel that in your heart and soul, your hope is restored. Okay? Just beautiful. It gives me chills. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's get a card for creativity. One more. Another one. Okay, the light. The first candle just went out. Wonderful. You have the very best card in the tarot. Love it. You have the sun, and that's talking about happiness is going to flow in, abundance, love, joy. Your dreams, your wishes can come true. All right? And it's on top of creativity. So the way I feel about this is use your creativity. And it could be in a couple of different ways. One, use your creativity and how to get your hope back. How to reestablish that connection. And another is being creative is such a spiritual thing to me. So by being creative, go do things that are creative. That can bring you back and into this wonderful energy, which will help to bring hope back, okay? And comfort. Let's see what we have for comfort. I don't know if there could be a better card for comfort than this one. I think this has to be the best. You have the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is the mother archetype. She is totally trustworthy. And she is filled with love. And all she really wants to do is help. And, typically speaking, the stereotype of the mother is if you want comfort, who do you go to? You go to your mother. Now, I know that doesn't fit everybody's scenario, but this is saying you are going to find your comfort. And if you know somebody who is like this, who is a mother archetype and very trustworthy and just filled with love, and they just want to help, that would be a perfect person. Or it could be you, finding your sense of comfort and being in this love, because that's your new beginning. That's helping to put you back into this hope that right now is kind of suffering. Absolutely beautiful and perfect. So is this. Beautiful so far. Okay, now let's get one for reflection. And, well, let me, in case you don't know what this reflection means, is, okay, here you are, right? How you are. What you're going to see is a reflection of that. So, say if you're depressed, for an example, you're going to find things that back that up in your environment. If you're hopeful, you're going to find things that back that up. If you're really having a positive day, you'll find things that back that up. It's a reflection of how you are, which is, a little bit on the complex side of things, but yeah, you put good out, you get good back. All right, let's see what we get for that. Beautiful, you have the Nine of Pentacles. This is saying you are going to be very happy and content with your abundance. So this would say that at some point here, you're going to feel at peace and feel happy. And so you'll be reflecting that back. You'll be putting it out there and reflecting it back. Okay, now let's get a card for stop. Like I said, I don't know about every reading in this series, but a lot of them, stop has come in. And typically, when I use this deck, I don't get the stop card. Maybe I've had it maybe 5 times, just an off-the-wall guess. But it sure has come out a lot here. Okay. What I feel like this is saying is whatever's been going on, it's almost like emotionally you're vulnerable and it's getting you. It's, say if something happens and you find it stressful, well, that thought leads into more thoughts that kind of feed into that thought. And before you know it, stress or this one moment has kind of taken over and your happy is gone. And this stress has taken its place, right? And it's saying stop doing that. Feel your emotions, but don't let them control you. You control them. If you have an emotion and it needs some sort of action, we'll take that action. But don't let your emotions get on top of you. You stay on top of them, all right? And here's the Eight of Pentacles. This is where you're putting in a lot of work. And you can see this in 2 ways. One, you put a stop to that. You recognize what's going on, you stop it, and you're putting in lots of effort to get back to where you want to be. But if you don't recognize this could be saying you're putting in all this effort just to go further down that rabbit hole. So let it be the energy of you being in control of your emotions and working on getting back on track to where you have this beautiful, precious hope in your life. And at the bottom of the deck from taking that, you have the Fool. And the Fool is huge to me. It is what the tarot is all about. This is the very first card in the tarot. It is where you have this new beginning, one where you have to come out of your comfort zone. You come to the edge. No, you don't fall off the edge. You just come to the edge, And you know what it's like stepping out of your comfort zone. It is not comfortable. That's why it's called a comfort zone. But take this, for instance, what I was talking about, the negative emotions feed on the negative emotions, right? Step out of that and into the positive emotions. So in a sense, that would take you out of your comfort zone, but it is going to be so good for you. And they say, when you have this energy, have this new beginning, and it's, you're supposed to leave the negativity behind, come out of your comfort zone, and, take this energy on in a happy way, in a playful way, energetic. Be open to the opportunities, but just run with it. So I think this is a beautiful card to come out, and I'm going to put it right here on top of this. Yes, I am. Oh, and at the bottom of the deck from taking that, I should show you this. the Four of Swords, it's saying you need to make yourself a priority. And so kind of the feeling I'm getting is there have been times potentially where you feel drained, you feel tired, sometimes maybe where you're trying to come up with answers, but they're never the right answers, or, maybe people are telling you that, or maybe that's the way you feel. This is saying, stop that. Make yourself a priority. And if you need naps, take naps. If you need to take walks in the woods to ground yourself, then do that. Whatever it is you need to do to build yourself back up, then that's what you do. Okay? Let's get a card for Take a Leap of Faith. And to me, this could easily be this energy. Take that leap of faith, right? Okay. Let's get a card for the Grasshopper Spirit. Okay, we got one. The Chariot. Beautiful. Okay. When you think of a grasshopper taking a leap, I'm sure you've seen them. They go far. I have seen some grasshoppers just, I don't know how far they go, but it's just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they did that. And you have the Chariot, which is a powerful, fast-moving energy. Okay, so I can definitely see a connection here. And the Chariot is where there's something you truly want to do. So you get on that Chariot, you have faith in the universe, because there's, well, not in this picture, but there aren't reins. You have faith in the universe that it is going to lead you to where you need to be. So there's that taking that leap of faith. Beautiful combination. Okay, message in a bottle, which is talking about synchronicities. Okay. Yeah, the Emperor. The Emperor is a very strong energy. And the part here that applies to me, to this reading, the Emperor makes important decisions all the time. He is like the King of Kings, right? So he is very comfortable making these decisions. And he's powerful, he's strong, he's maybe a little firm, but the part that seems to really apply here is if you see something and you think it might be a synchronicity, use your Emperor energy. They're going to know, right? So that means you're going to know. And listen to those synchronicities. They are here to help guide you. The synchronicities oftentimes are, or if not almost all the time, maybe even all the time, are from the spiritual side. They can be from your loved ones, your ancestors, your guides, angels, just anybody that is on the spiritual side that loves you and wants the best for you. And they're trying to leave you hints on how to go forward. So do pay attention to those and realize that you have a very powerful energy here helping you with that, okay? And now at the bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Pentacles, and that can be saying a couple things. One is that you're trying to juggle all kinds of stuff. Juggle work here, juggle home there, juggle this, juggle that. And so you have yourself divided up so much that it's extremely difficult to have balance. And this also says you need to bring in the balance. And when you are in a balanced state, you are raising your vibration, raising your frequency to be in the flow with the universe. And if you happen to be in that flow state, you're exactly where you need to be. And the word flow, is kind of key here. That's saying that things are going to flow smoothly, right? So it will be so much easier for you to reconnect with your hope if you have all this calmed down, the challenges, namely this, right? You will be able to flow back into your hope. Beautiful energies. So yeah, you can see here so much of this is very good, very positive. And it's kind of showing you a little bit of what to do. Like here, The comfort is here for you. You're going to find it in the Queen of Cups energy, the mother archetype. Here it's stop doing what you've been doing. All right? You've been working very hard. Let yourself have this new beginning where you come out of your comfort zone, which means you stop doing the things we're doing that put you here to begin with. Okay? This reflection. Take a look at what you're putting out, at what you're feeding yourself, and replace that with what you want in your life. So there's so much here that is here to teach you and, help you learn what to do. Okay, let's get a card or more from the angels. I had planned initially when I started doing this series to take one card, and sometimes I've taken 4. Okay? Because they just keep lining up, and it's like, oh my gosh, I have to take this one. Oh, this could have something to do with romance. Either this losing hope has to do with romance, or romance might be here to help you bring your hope back. At the bottom of the deck, you have compromise, but take a look at the picture. That's what I'm seeing here, the scales. This could have scales, right? Saying bring in the balance. And if you do that, abundance is here for you. You bring the balance in by compromising, and it could be compromising with yourself solely. It doesn't have to be another person. But compromise, here's a compromise, when you're too busy, create a plan or just evaluate it and stop the, crazy merry-go-round. Bring in the balance, right? It will bring you abundance, which will help you get your hope back, okay? And take action. So 4, not 1, 4. Yeah, take action. This is saying, don't wait. Start taking action. It will benefit you. And yours, I see as being such a beautiful reading because you have so much positivity here. Here, they're very close to the same. You have the Chariot, you have the Emperor, you have this beautiful Queen of Cups, and you have the very best card there is. The Sun, where everything's going to be beautiful, and the Fool, a brand new beginning. So this is all telling you how to get your hope back. And it looks like it's going to be, for the most part, a beautiful process. There might be a few little challenges in here, like dealing with reflection, but it doesn't have to be, Beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and get some cards from the universe to see what they would like to share. And I think I already said this once, but I gotta say it again. If you find a word that relates to you in here, I'd love to know. Because I see quite a few words, but I don't know which ones would apply. Okay. Maybe, the word due. You are due this hope. It is time. Something like that could be very appropriate here. Look at that. Okay, so this is the universe's way of saying I meant what I said. You have the Queen of Cups twice. So it's saying either you use this energy or there is somebody in your life to help you through this. And they are totally trustworthy. That makes a big difference if you can trust or not trust. And if this is you or whoever it is, they are totally trustworthy. So they can help you. Or if it's you, you can definitely help yourself. Or maybe it's somebody on the spirit side. Because here it's talking about getting the synchronicities. So it could be a loved one that's in spirit and is going to help you. Okay, let's get another card. It will be a time of celebration. Yeah, getting together with the people you care about, and just having a wonderful, relaxed time. You know how if you've been really tensed up, for me anyway, my stomach kind of gets in a knot. And when I see this card, my stomach just relaxes. It's just like, oh, this is going to be so nice and calming. But something else to mention, this is one of my personal cards for your support system. So it's a mother archetype. So, the Queen of Cups. So you have 3 cards here of support system. So it might be the universe trying to give you a message that use your support system. Okay, and we had 3 jump out. All right, here we go. I'm going to group them together here. You have the 5 of Cups. This is the only challenging card that you've had in this whole reading. This is like kind of chaotic, but it's not challenging. This one, well, yeah, it's a little challenging, but not like some of the cards. This is saying you're looking to the past and grieving over some things that have happened. Or it could be one thing, it could be many, but something about your past that has been bothering you. And maybe that's been chipping away at your hope. And what the card itself is saying is, look, see, you have 2 cups that are still upright. So you have a lot going for you. You need to turn around and see those cups and pick them up and give them the attention. And it also says, like, here's the bridge. Here's the castle. That's where your happiness is. So you need to let this go and go to your happiness. Here, absolutely beautiful. You have the star and the sun. And the star is saying if there's any healing that you need to go through, it's here for you. That's part of what the star gives to you. The ability to heal. And when you heal, your hope comes back. And here, the other part of the star is it's like wishing upon a star. If there's something you really want. And an example here would be your hope. You want your hope back. You need your hope back. That's what makes life, or part of what makes life so valuable, is having your hope. So if that is something you're wishing for, you have the star energy. It can definitely come to you. And finally, we have the Empress. Here you have the Emperor, and here you have the Empress. So you have the divine counterparts. So you have a lot of strength in this reading. And, okay, here we go again. She's also the mother archetype. So now you have 4 different energies of support. And she is also, it doesn't happen very often, except for in these readings here, that these come out together. And I love it when they do because they share a lot of things. Like, for both of them, happiness comes to you, love comes to you, abundance comes to you. So you have 2 very strong cards. Both of these are major arcana. So it's very strong, and it's telling you, you want your hope back? Not a problem. Work on what's been here, the showing you how to go forward. The hope will return. And of all the cards here, the one that I'm seeing the most of is your support system. So go to your support system. It's here for you. And you have so much to gain. It's beautiful. Okay, let's close this out with a charm, okay? Or a few charms. I'm finding out during these readings that taking a few charms has really been super beneficial. Let's see what we have here. The compass. Okay, this is saying you will be finding your true north. And that is where you are in the flow with the universe. Okay? That is your goal, and you are going to get there. Here you have a basket with wine, a time of plenty, a time of celebration. Put that here on that. Okay? This is a beautiful time. You'll be able to celebrate. And here it's a sewing machine. And what do sewing machines do? They mend. So if there's something here that has hurt your heart, which I'm sure it has, because hope, you're having a hard time with that. The sewing machine is saying to you that you have all your support here, everything you could possibly need to help you bring your hope back into your life. Okay? I think it's a beautiful reading. So thank you so much. I truly hope this helps. And if you like this, please give it a like. And if there's something here that makes sense to you, I would love to know. Just would it be helpful to me? And it'd be nice. It might be able to help others as well, if you leave comments. So thank you. Much love. Bye.